Welcome to our lesson on reciprocal identities. In trigonometry, we often work with three main functions: sine, cosine, and tangent. But there are three others that are just as important. These are called the reciprocal functions. In this video, we will explore what they are, how they connect to the main functions you already know, and a few easy tricks to remember them. Before we dive into the new stuff, let's quickly review the basics. Remember CAHTOA? Sine is the opposite side over the hypotenuse. Cosine is the adjacent side over the hypotenuse, and tangent is the opposite side over the adjacent side. These three ratios are the building blocks of right triangle trigonometry. So, what does the word reciprocal actually mean? In mathematics, taking a reciprocal simply means flipping a fraction upside down. If you have a fraction a over b, its reciprocal is b over a, or, if you have a single number x, its reciprocal is 1 divided by x. We are going to apply this exact same concept to our trig functions. Let's meet the first one. Cosecant, abbreviated as CSC. Cosecant is the reciprocal of sine. Since sine is opposite over hypotenuse, we flip that fraction to get cosecant. That gives us hypotenuse over opposite. Mathematically, we write this as cosecant theta equals 1 over sine theta. Next up is secant, abbreviated as SEC. Secant is the reciprocal of cosine. Since cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, we flip it to find secant. This gives us hypotenuse over adjacent. So, secant theta equals 1 over cosine theta. The third one is cotangent, abbreviated as COT. As you might guess from the name, cotangent is the reciprocal of tangent. Since tangent is opposite over adjacent, flipping it gives us cotangent, which is adjacent over opposite. Therefore, cotangent theta equals 1 over tangent theta. Here is another useful way to look at tangent and cotangent. You might recall that tangent can be defined as sine divided by cosine. Since cotangent is the reciprocal, we just flip that fraction. So, cotangent is cosine divided by sine. This relationship appears frequently in trigonometry problems. It can be confusing to remember which function pairs with which reciprocal. A common mistake is thinking sine goes with secant because they start with s, but that is incorrect. Here is the trick. The letters are opposites. S goes with c, and c goes with s. Sine pairs with cosecant. Cosine pairs with secant. And tangent and cotangent are easy because they both have tangent in their names. Let's try a quick example. Suppose we know that the sine of x is 3 over 5, and we want to find the cosecant of x. We know cosecant is the reciprocal of sine. So, all we have to do is flip the fraction 3/5. The answer is simply 5 over 3. Here is another one. If the tangent of x is 4, what is the cotangent? First, it helps to write the number 4 as a fraction, 4 over 1. Since cotangent is the reciprocal of tangent, we flip that fraction. The result is 1 over 4. Here is a summary chart of everything we have covered. You can see the main functions on the left, their reciprocals in the middle, and the identity formulas on the right. Notice the pattern: 1 over sine, 1 over cosine, and 1 over tangent. Memorizing these pairings is essential for solving more complex trigonometry equations later on. Excellent work! You now understand the three reciprocal identities. Practice flipping those fractions and remembering that S pairs with C. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe for more math tutorials. Thanks for watching.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.